Hi, my name's Peter Lucas, and I've got the privilege this weekend of driving my wife's car. It took some extensive negotiation, but it all paid off in the end, and she owns a very interesting 1988 model Reynard Formula Ford. The reason this is interesting is back in the day in Australia, a fella called David Ratcliffe was campaigning this car in the Motorcraft Driver to Europe series. And he noticed a young fella called Craig Lowndes in a much older car doing quite well, and David suggested that Craig might benefit from driving this car. So he lent Craig this car for the rest of that season in 1992, and Craig campaigned it very successfully. The following year, of course, he went on to a much later model car, a 93 model car, and he won that championship in 1993. I'm very lucky to be driving it today, thanks to my wife. I've got a lot of pressure from Craig to look after it. He wants me to make sure I don't damage it, and I'm trying my best not to. So far, so good. My wife and I are fortunate enough to have a few cars, and this is probably my favourite. It's a lot of fun. It's very loose, it slides around a bit, but it's quite easy to catch. And above everything else, the Formula Ford category seems to have the largest number of good quality drivers. So the competition is very good, driving standards are very high. In this category this weekend, of course, there's a bunch of young kids who are super quick, but even amongst the historic cars, there's a bunch of older guys who are doing really well. And I'm right at the back of that lot, trying to catch up and learn from them. But it's a great car to drive.